Fantastic. Great.
Perfect. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I try so hard to like understand people, but a part of me doesn't even want to do that anymore. A part of me just, a part of me like I don't. I get into conflict with other thoughts that I have regarding the best way to be you. You be supposed. Are you supposed to be super compassionate? Oh, the lighting is too harsh. Are you supposed to be super compassionate, or are you supposed to be like yourself? Are you supposed to be expressing of every single emotion that you have, or because you know how emotional contagion can play a role in people's lives, are you supposed to limit yourself? How do you limit? How do you limit yourself? What's the best way? Is meditation really truly the answer to all of my problems, or am I just bumbling around because I don't want to be disciplined and committed to one particular thing? I want to do everything. Like, what is the answer? And I keep searching and I keep trying, and it's like the more I try, the further away I get from it, and it's so frustrating because I just want to be there already. I feel like I deserve it. I feel like I completely deserve it. And you know, I know that with the truth to life is do the right thing and the right thing happens. Even if you're not trying to do the right thing, if you do the right thing will happen. Like if you buy the right lottery scratcher just once, then you win. But if you buy 3 million wrong lottery scratchers, then it's all this is still wrong. So I understand it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's like it's just very frustrating to suffer this way. You know, that's the only thing. 5 limited. Nah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I still have to finish Tommy's, and then I want to try this Green Electra out, and I want to try a couple of these two out, and I want to also finish this one as well. Yeah. Hmm.
The fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Needs to be really dedicated in the road. I say you have to be light the best you can. But I just feel like I'm dying or something. Like something in me is dying, and I don't know how to get rid of that feeling. It's just maybe it's because of my past, things I was doing that I'm not doing anymore. But it's just like it's very strange. It's just very strange. know I could, you know, always show to be happy in my life. But I feel like I was doing that, and it kind of brought me to a lot of pain and suffering. Because I was acting or I wasn't. It's not that I was. I think I was just doing it the wrong way. I wasn't. It wasn't coming from like my heart, or you know, it was coming from more of my head, and it was just like so unbalanced. Gross. But I also think that I make those mistakes too. That's like where you can I'm really envious of people who have to figure it out. I'm envious of people who are just one way, but I just feel like I'm so magnanimous sometimes that I can't really put it together. Because the way I used to be able to. My dynamism, I really take a lot of work to keep up. And I just don't want to do it sometimes because I always just want to have doing it. And I think that that's another balance point. I really working toward like getting rid of it. I'm grateful to other people. I'm noticing if I let other people like start talking to me all the time, if I give the keys of myself to other people, they'll take it. You know? And I can't be mad at them for acting however they are, but it just sucks. You know? That's what I'm saying about my situation as well. Like it doesn't make a lot of sense to like apart from the reason why I'm living wherever I am, or of a
way out of here is
or
sealed.
of something I haven't really taken full responsibility of, and obviously there's a balance to how much I can take responsibility of, which I also learned, but there's a time and a place in terms of like making choices and steps, and I think everyone has hopefully those
Pretty
abilities.
complex.
And yeah,
I'll
you
need
know,
time.
and I should really I have a bleeding heart, but you know, put expect like if we're like for a video game, like specking into my bleeding heart isn't gonna solve my problem. Now this is gonna be involve me more like that's what I mean by that. Like I'm really passionate. My passion overflows, you know. But you know, and I'm also learning and harnessing, like bringing myself back into myself, like the fact that a lot of my actions were committed in an unconscious manner, but they were committed, like even some parts of my compassion. Were committed because I felt like I had always done things that like well I was sometimes overly compassionate, not as a sense of like not as an intent to you know, or not as an actual respect like compassion, yeah, so like I would be more so like compassionate for the sake of, and I still do this sometimes, so watch out for whatever. Yeah, and getting involved with people can really reap a lot of benefits and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't finish my thought. So my thought basically was I used to be really compassionate to people because my compassion would grant it would allude to other people doing things out of their love and care. So I basically I've been emotionally manipulated, and a lot of it comes from my own lack of sense of self. Um, and it's not always my intention, and I'm become more self conscious about that. And I'm sure I was a lot more conscious when I was younger, with all that stuff, but I've become more self conscious about it. And yeah, and it would just be to not abuse or anything like that, but it would just be for them to get them to serve me in some way. Because I don't have time that I can serve myself, even though I genuinely can. So yeah, it just feels like a lot of my life I've just been getting overly involved with people or not involved with people. Balance, because I'm always searching for a sense of myself that is like I have always externalized a lot of it is just internal, and having the courage to do what I want to do because I want to, sticking with it, sticking with it, all that stuff. It's not easy. None of these steps that I take, getting an analytics, all the amount of nights that I spent studying, locking in for summers upon summers, just doing programs and trying to get the best situation set out for them to make people's life happy, all this stuff, and then it all amounted to fucking nothing for the most part. Like, and it says like in terms of success and in terms of like actual developmental job, like me getting a better job, like it never really amounts to shit. And I honestly think always because I was always, well, I think like the world is the world, so I can't take all the responsibility. I can't take responsibility for trying to change things. I can't take responsibility for like how it is right now. So yeah, like just doing all these things that I've done and having it really not amount to the stuff that it's like getting that a better job and getting the stuff that I think I deserve. It blows, but like in the same sense, like I'm just learning that like a lot of it was also because of me. Like I didn't make the right choices for myself because I wasn't committed to a certain pathway, and I always saw the negatives in the pathways that I was starting to walk in, and there was good things that went as well, but being frustrated at where I am and being angry to see yeah, no, like, yeah, so basically learning to be honest, learning to be, authentic, and learning to be kind of, and learning and striving to be all these things is like, it's a path, and, but I choose it. It's not something that somebody gives me, I was always expecting somebody to give me direction, and, I would, and people would, they would. And no one tells you, like, movies don't really say that a lot. Like, oh, I was looking for path, and God, and all this, da 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 da. Like, no, people will tell you what to do a lot of times, especially if you're in some way young or gullible, or or they are having shit that they want to expect through, at all. It's possible, and that's something that like you can get really into and you can try to become, because usually like I said to say like you can like make sure that you're respected in the situation. Usually when you listen to other people, but there's usually a reason why you're listening to them. So you can try to like stay within that situation, try to overcome it, or you can leave and learn from it and make try to make a better decision in the future. That's the reason for it. You can just change whatever, like there has to be some growth. I honestly believe. There should be growth. There doesn't have to be. People can get stuck in situations. There's nothing wrong with any of these things. In the sense of like, as long as you enjoy them, hey, whatever. But I think a lot of people, they don't enjoy the situation that they're in. I relate to that because a lot of times I'm always wondering why the fuck I'm living it. It's really because of me. I don't even know. I'm not even taking advantage and taking wholehearted responsibility of myself. And part of me doesn't want to sometimes. And so like there's that balance, you have to strike it because you can't drive things, but yeah, I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, no, I yeah, exactly.
Sepix Prime cast a great shadow over our city. With its destruction, the fallen devils will rule. But we must stay vigilant. The fallen are crafty.
Alright, I'm gonna go eat some.
They'll find ways to survive. They always do.